It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stuttering Craig.
You decide when you lose, not other people.
And Blabs.
I like pickles.
And co-hosted by our friends from around the internet. Today with Razor Fist.
They want to square that circle so airtight that there will be no contrary opinions whatsoever.
And now, broadcasting from our homes, it's time for the #1 gaming and entertainment podcast on God's green earth. It's time for Side Scrollers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome on out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com and Kick.com/Side Scrollers. What's going on, everybody? Hi, I'm Stuttering Craig. Welcome to the #1 video game and entertainment podcast on God's green earth. It is Monday. There's snow on the ground here in Texas, and all is crazy. It's great to see you. Thanks so much for finding us today. Hello, Blabs. How are you today?
I'm good. Happy Monday.
You sound so sassy to start up the day.
I'm good. I gotta get sassy now, okay? It's fine.
Why are you so sassy?
I see what's coming up in a couple minutes. I see it, so.
Don't be so upset. Don't be so sad. We're gonna have you singing all day today. It's gonna be great.
Yay.
Speaking of singing, I bet this guy has just a beautiful singing voice. Just pipes straight up, straight.
Imagine if you can do opera.
Razor.
Phantom of the Uprising. Anyway, so what?
Nice. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm better than Blabs is about to be.
Yay.
We're gonna have a big show today. I can tell you this right now. We got a lot to talk about. We got a big weekend of all sorts of things to discuss on this wonderful Monday. This Razor Monday. This sunglasses.
Oh
Monday.
yes.
Sunny's Monday. Except he can't coordinate. Look at him, poor thing. Boomer.
There we go. But before we do, I would like to let everybody know that right off the bat, Blabs is going to be singing some wonderful songs. As Violacious Granny has come in with a $100 Rumble rant. Says, I wanted to show my support and appreciate your neutrality, sticking to interest without gossip. My heart hurts to watch other creators divided. Thank you for being you. Granny, do me a favor. Here's that with a little bit of music note on it. That is my musical note. Granny, look at it. Look at it. Thank you so much, Granny. And Granny suggested, I said, Granny, what song would you like to hear? And Granny said, and I quote, please have Razor Fist pick something with a Dan Vasc growl or scream or both. So we're looking for Blabs to have a Dan Vasc growl or scream. Razor, have you thought about?
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah! Something like that, you know?
Right.
Like one of those, real.
What am I,
Sounds-
a cat?
Yeah, like a dying cat.
Yeah,
kinda.
yeah. You can do the scream, the little Bruce Dickinson. Ha! You can do that, or you could do boo, boo, Cookie Monster. You could do that.
Big cookie.
Right.
It just sounds like Tower Tard.
I've explained it many times. People ask me all the time, what's the difference between death metal and black metal, right? Because I'm the metal guy, right?
Uh-huh.
I do the metal show. And I always explain, if the vocals sound like one of the ring wraiths, it's black metal. If the vocals sound like the Cookie Monster, it's death metal. And you will never confuse the two again.
Okay. You know in Ace Ventura where he's walking through and he's like doing all
Cannibal
that stuff?
Corpse. Yeah.
Was that the name of the band?
Yeah. He's a Cannibal Corpse fan, I guess. So he got them in the movie, yeah.
Okay, and because the guy's just like, like
It sounds like you're trying to hurl into a toilet.
it's kind of what it is. So, Razor, do you have any songs for Blabs this morning? As I put this on the wall.
We're gonna make it nice and topical, and we're going to have a fine tune that
Remember,
I
we're
know
BFFs.
I know she will know. No, she will know. We're gonna put a modern Disney spin on a classic Disney tune. I want to hear Mulan. I want to make a ma'am out of you. That's what I
No, Blabs definitely knows this one.
I do.
Nice pick, Razor. Nice
I know
pick.
you know this one.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Blab's going to look it up. Well, look, we got a big show today. Blab's going to be singing that song in just a minute. I know she's getting all
I
the
already
rhythm.
know how it goes and everything. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell I sing like Dan Voss.
Just over the top. It's great.
Oh,
Yeah, just,
nope.
just get really, really pitchy and have lots of old ladies that watch you.
Yes.
I'm kidding, by the way. I love Dan Bass. I'm totally kidding.
Oh, man. But look, I want to remind you guys, we are live over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. Join us, the over 5,000 friends over there who have hit the follow button. Join us over there as we continue to grow a little bit more every single day. We also have an X account at x.com/sidescrollers. You can follow us over there, find out who's going to be on the show, any guests we may have as well, and watch some clips. The clips are doing really well over there on X. So keep on watching them. If you enjoy them, make sure you guys post them, repost them, or retweet them, or whatever we're calling it these days. We also have an Instagram account, don't we, Blabs?
We do, and you should follow us there for all the memes and videos too, or else.
Or else what, Blabs?
Won't like you anymore.
Oh, well, there you go. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
We'll
Love
give
that.
you a stern finger waggling.
He's so upset.
Yes.
Also, we're live over at kick.com/sidescrollers. Blabs is keeping a close eye on our friends over there as we're growing a little bit every day over there too. We passed 400 followers. If you guys like watching over there, I want to remind you guys we are leaving Twitch at the end of the month, so we're not going to be over there. We're done with Twitch. January 31st, our last stream on Twitch for the foreseeable future. We have no interest in being on the platform, a platform that can't get out of its own way. It is a lost cause for me at this point. So considering transferring over to Kick or Rumble or YouTube, wherever you guys want to watch it, as long as it's not on Twitch. Sorry, Twitch, we love you guys, but it's the platform, not you. Please understand that. With that said, if you guys would like to bleed Jeff Bezos out of his money, you can use your free Amazon Prime on us over there. The link is in the description, or twitch.tv/StutterandCraig. Open up a new tab and use your Amazon Prime on us right now, and we'll just slowly bleed those billions and billions of dollars out of Jeff Bezos. Just squeeze them out.
I was going to say, speaking of platforms that can't get out of their own way.
Speaking of, Jeff Bezos without the pesos came in with the six. What is that? Is that dollar? What? It's not dollars. It's the
That's
sixes.
euros.
€6.
It looks like a euro. It's either euro or British pound.
Well, I'm not smart enough to know what that
Well,
is.
it's just, I don't know. The E looks like a euro, so.
Well, Jeff Bezos without the pesos says, please tell me that an AI rendition of The Boys if Tim Burton directed it. ... Okay, Jeff Bezos. Thank you for that.
Thanks.
Lampshade came in with a 2. Says, Tears and Rain as Pavarotti win?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure I can get quite that fat. We'll see. I'll try. I'm willing to try it for science.
Shane came in with 20 gifted memberships. Shane, do me a favor. Will you look at that? Will you look at it, Shane? 20 gifted memberships. That hits our goal for the. Are we going to up our goal? We upped our thumbs up goal to 500. I feel like we may have to up our membership goal. Well, thank you guys very much.
We were just talking about Euro trash currency, so it's actually got to be goal.
Gotta keep the O going.
Yeah.
Rip eardrums.
We need to get you a lapel mic, for Christ's sake.
I know. It's ridiculous. Thank you so much, Shane. Greatly appreciate that. If you guys got a gifted membership from Shane, make sure you say a thank you to Shane and consider paying that son of a gun forward right there. Open Airlock Policy came in with the member for 1 month. Says, howdy. NES snow day with the family last night. NES love is generation agnostic. Yeah, man. The classics are the best, man. They're so good. They hold up even today. As a matter of fact,
have you seen the numbers for the PlayStation 5 out of Japan? Speaking of which,
no. Tell me more.
I guess it's now the best or fastest selling. I don't know. There were a lot of qualifiers, which is kind of the tail of the tape with the PS5 because it's doing well but not that well. Mm-hmm. But I guess it's the fastest or something since the PS2 in Japan so far.
Wow.
Which kind of surprised me. Or it had the fastest amount of it's something like that. It's on Kotaku if you want to wade through all that feculence.
Yeah, it says in the last 12 months, the PS5 has outsold PS4 by 428,841 units. This is the 38th month for the PS5 in Japan is December 2023. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it's outselling.
Yeah,
Ta-da!
Wow.
And the Xbox has sold dozens of units.
Yes. It's like literally the president of Xbox is over there on the corner. Phil Spencer is just trying to give them away. Please take them.
We'll give $5 handies for sales, please.
Right. Please take them. Chaos came in and says, Craig, have you seen the Transylvania Adventure of Simon's Quest? What is the likelihood of the devs receiving a cease and desist? Have you seen this game, Razor? Have you seen this? This has been popped up here in the last couple days.
I have not. I did see the Michael Jackson Super Mario Brothers mod. It's amazing.
No, I have not. I've not. Actually, I did see like some video of that being passed around. Let me see if I can find this real quick.
Yeah.
This is an indie game that's been released, and it's like a Castlevania. I guess it's like an homage to Castlevania, but it's pretty close to what Castlevania was. Here's the game right here. And we'll go without the music just for fun.
Where have I seen this before?
Come on now, what's going on here?
Potato internet.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's
Hey,
crazy.
Craig, how does your internet perform when it's snowing out?
Well, welcome to Texas, friend, where we don't know what snow is. Right. But the premise here is, it always comes down to I want to turn down the audio. Let's go. But you can see it here. It's very much like, hey, this is Castlevania, but definitely not Castlevania, right? It has the same look and feel to it. But the fact that it in the title it includes Simon Quest, not Simon's Quest, Simon Quest, is interesting.
Like the Kroger brand Johnny Quest.
I gotta say, I'm watching this Michael Jackson Mario mod. It's weird.
It's amazing.
Pull it up. What do you got? Pull it up. Wait, is that a real game or is it just a...
Somebody modded Mario. Look
Old
at him.
game, baby.
Wait, what are the power-ups?
You gotta have the sound with this. You gotta. Koopa don't really care about us.
Get in, get out. Let's go, Mikey.
Wild shit.
Thank you, Michael Jackson. Your
Oh,
princess
man.
is in another Neverland. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Oh, brilliant. To answer your question, Chaos, do I think they'll get a cease and desist? I think something. They will probably be pushed, but I think there's enough gray area there for them to be fine, for sure.
Yeah.
Dan says,
my only question about the Michael Jackson mod, by the way, can he turn into the big Michael Jackson Megazord from the end of Moonwalker? That's my question.
Yes. Yeah, I hear you on that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And these are questions that need to be asked. I mean, I feel like I need to play the Michael Jackson mod. I'm supposed to play Donkey Kong Country today over on the Side Strollers Plays channel, but I may just need to play the Michael Jackson Mario mod. I mean, why not, right?
I think you're gonna have to have an emulator and everything, right? Because that must be done on PC to mod.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. Of course, Blabs.
I know nothing.
I
know nothing.
Picasso?
Hey, but I know this. Clayton Machine came in with the $100 super chat. Says, always a good show. Gotta do it since I haven't seen it done yet. Gotta rickroll the stream. How about never gonna give you up as a Scot? All right. Blabs, you got that?
I don't have a Scottish accent. Diddly dee potatoes. That's Irish.
That's the whole idea here.
We're no strangers to haggis. Do it. Do it.
Clayton, look at it right there. Look at it right there.
Roll my R's. It's a tragedy.
You better figure it out. Blabs, are you ready?
What's he saying me to do? I'm too busy rolling my R's to listen to him. What does he want? Oh, am I singing that now?
Yes.
Oh, you didn't tell me. You're just like, oh, you ready? You got it.
All right.
But
All right.
I got Mulan to do and everything too.
All right. Let's get Mulan first.
Okay. All right. So Mulan was what? Dan Vass accent.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Blabs with a wonderful two-song set for y'all. This is courtesy of Granny over on Rumble,
Thanks, Gran.
Yeah.
bringing you the wondrous "I'll Make a Ma'am Out of You."
All right. I'm trying to figure out which
Blabs
part I
singing
should
as
sing the
Dan
best.
Bask.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm just gonna start from the very beginning, I guess.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, here's
There you go.
Blabs.
Hi. All right.
We need the background music. This is the problem. She's got no backing track.
I got
Yes.
it in my head from Mulan. Don't worry.
Okay.
Let's
This is
get
my
down
jam.
to business. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I gotta be like Dan Bask. Let's get down to business. To defeat. I just spit. To defeat the Huns. Did they send me to others when I asked for sons? I don't know what he does. I feel like I'm dabbing. You're the saddest bunch I ever met. But you can bet before we're through, ow, Mr. I'll make a ma'am out of you.
Lord. Way to go, Blabs. Great job on that one.
Spit all over myself.
Way to go, Blabs.
For Chinese, that's good enough for me.
Yes.
Granny, thank you very much. That was spectacular. And now we have Clayton's song. Gonna rickroll.
Shit.
You know this one, right?
Duh. But
Okay.
I don't have a Scottish accent.
Well, do diddly dee potatoes.
Diddly potatoes. You're a wizard, Ari.
Yeah.
Wizard. No, I can't do a Scottish accent. I
All
feel
right,
like Razor Fist needs to tag team on this one.
What?
He's like, shit, you.
We're gonna do well. It's groundskeeper Willie, right?
That's
or
right.
it's Montgomery Scott. That's what it is. It's that.
We're no strangers to love. Damn.
Oh boy. Blabs?
So I can't do a Scotch accent. Can't roll
No,
my
no.
R's.
You just got to figure it out.
Try a Scotch tape accent. Just do
Just say haggis a bunch.
Haggis. We're no
Haggis.
strangers to haggis. You know the haggis, and so do I. A full haggis, what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this haggis from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm haggis. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna haggis you up. Never gonna haggis you down. That's all I got.
Oh my god. It makes it even better when you say haggis a bunch.
It is.
That's outstanding.
It really is.
Clayton, thank you again for the $100 super chat. That is spectacular. Not to be outdone, Jake came in with the 10 gifted memberships. Jake, thank you very much. That puts us at 30 for the day. That's outstanding, guys. What a great start to the show. Wow. Let's go. I'm going to put you on the ball over here. Let's go. Let's go. Put you right there. Whoop. The wall's filling up.
I feel like I just ran a marathon now doing all those horrible things.
The wall just got 10 feet higher.
Well, we couldn't afford the wall at the start. That's the thing. So we need to go give our money to other countries. That's important.
That's how that works.
Yeah. Dan says, I'll pay good money if I ever hear Cookie Monster does metal music. Cookie!
Yeah.
Viper says, Razor, the best decade for music?
I mean, come on. I'm biased. I'm gonna say 1980s, and that goes across the board, not just metal. Punk was good in the 80s. Pop was good in the 80s. Synthesizer, whatever, anything. Rap was good in the. I like 80s rap way better than 90s rap.
I agree. I actually think a lot of people have nostalgia for 90s music, but when you go back and you look at 90s music, it's really not that good. There are good portions of 90s music.
Yeah.
But I think the trash of 90s music far outweighs the good of 90s
You
music.
have Atomic Dog, Bow Wow, and all that. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
And I feel like the one hit wonders in the 90s were like super flash in the panish. Like they were like half a hit wonders. Like Ace of Base had 2 songs. That was it. They were gone. Right?
I love Ace of Base.
All that she wants is another baby, Craig.
That's right.
Oh, I like
She's
that.
gone tomorrow. That's right.
Listen, Polaris has gifted 5 subs on Kick.
Let's go,
So
Polaris.
let's go. Thank you very much, Polaris.
That's great. I love it. Yeah, it's funny. There are probably more one-hit wonders in the 90s than there are any other decade. I mean, when you go back, I mean, they were really throwing things against the wall in the 90s as record executives, man. It was nuts.
It was wild.
Remember, what was the song? Butterfly. God, what was it?
Fly away.
No, whatever. The chat will remember who it is. Hey, Jonathan says, want to talk about the Cowboys, Craig? I was playing in a basketball game when that game was happening, and at halftime I came back and I saw the score was 27 or 28-0. That was embarrassing yesterday. And those Cowboys, and they deserve to be embarrassed. I hope they go out and get Bill Belichick. I think that'd be hilarious as a coach. Orthodox Monks came in with the 5, says, I don't know if we have it. I don't know if you have it, Razor Fist, but it would be cool if you did a Total War Warhammer stream for the Warhammer, the old world launch.
This is really hurting
That's
Craig
this
right
Saturday.
It's a lot.
I'm trying to
of
make sure I'm reading.
Yeah.
That's a lot
It's
of
a lot
words.
of saying the word war.
It's a lot of W's, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
A
Yeah.
lot of wins.
Do you have Total War Warhammer?
I don't, unfortunately. No, I need to try that. I've heard it's good.
Yeah. Kyle says, completely random video game question because Wikipedia sucks. Does Super Mario 3 and World came out within a year? I was born in 95. Forgive me. Depends on where you lived, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
I from what I recall, Mario 3 was like the late 80s, 89, I think. And then Mario World was 91. So, I know Mario World was 91 because that's when the Super Nintendo launched.
Yeah.
Kyle, you are forgiven. It's okay. Generalissimo Liberty came in and says, here, have money. Hey. Zang, thanks. Appreciate that. Tomak came in and says, if you guys are looking for Castlevania, have you checked out Bloodstained?
I'm not
Yes, I
looking.
have, and it's spectacular. Bloodstained
Right.
was very good.
I played a little bit of it. There's also, what's that? Moon Sorrow, Moon Spell, something like it. Moon whatever.
Bloodstained.
No. The other one. Moon something. It's good. It's good, though. It's a good little Castlevania clone. And then the other really good one is the Record of Lodoss War game that came out not that long ago.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't heard about that one.
Yeah,
There's a lot of...
Deedlit in the Wonder Labyrinth. It's got like the longest title in human history. But it's really good. Good little Metroidvania clone.
Oh, man, that's good stuff. There's a lot of great homages to classics.
Moon Scars. Thank you.
Moon
The
Stars,
chat said Moon Scars.
There you go. Humble Dirt Merchant says, I'm just a po' boy. But would some kind soul pony up to make Blab sing through the fire and the flames like a Chinaman?
I'm with Norm MacDonald on that, by the way. I think Chinaman's got to be the least offensive ethnic insult there is. Like, it literally just means a man from China.
Yes. And once again, who are the ones offended by that?
Right.
It's like
No one from China. No
right,
one.
right. It's the 21-year-old college girls, you know. Generalissimo Liberty came back and says, Little Rock, Arkansas got 6 to 8 inches of snow, and I'm quickly reminded that I'm not living in South Dakota. We stocked up and stayed home. Hey, congratulations on getting that snow. It'll melt and it'll become water, and everything will grow, which will be great. And that's what we're seeing here in Texas now. We saw a little bit of
This
snow.
has been another episode of Agriculture with Craig.
That's right. And things will grow and all will be good, for sure. Elder Chicken says, do the fat bastard speech at the end of Austin Powers 2. Do we look like monkeys to you, Elder Chicken? Do we look like monkeys to you? We'll just say whatever you want.
Because I'm fat, and I'm fat because I eat. It's a vicious cycle.
Oh, it's so sad.
I haven't seen my willy in 3 years, which is long enough to declare it legally dead.
It is such a sad but funny speech at the end right there with that bastard.
Yeah.
From Grega with love says, Oasis is the best 90s band. Just saying. Oasis is great. I love Oasis. I do.
Yeah, but but sometimes they just sound like they have an upset stomach. And I wonder why.
Shut up, Blabs. You shut your
I'm not wrong.
You shut your face. Generally, Small Liberty came back, says the 90s was a decade of overplayed music on radio. Yes, I definitely agree. Remember radio? Andrew Van Halen says, fact, one-hit wonders were better in the 80s than the 90s. Thank you, Andrew, and I don't disagree with you. LS420 Stoner says, Razor should do a Johnny Silverhand impression. Not going to lie, my girlfriend got me hooked on Cyberpunk.
I think Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk is doing a Razorfist impression. Not the one in the game, the original version. We showed that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The freaking
Yes, we did.
concept art was just me. It freaking It's like
That's
when Homer
unbelievable.
Simpson found out about the Japanese advertisements with Mr. Bubble or whatever that
Right,
had a face
right.
on them, right? It's like that.
Elder Chicken came in and says, war, war, war! Thank you, Elder Chicken. Appreciate that.
Thanks for checking in, John McCain.
And then he came back, says, you guys should play the new Rogue Trader game in co-op mode. It's done by Owlcat, same guys that did Pathfinder, Kingmaker, and Wrath of the Righteous. I don't know what anything. Elder Chicken, I have no idea what you just said. That's just a bunch of words.
Well,
to me.
Pathfinder, Kingmaker, and Wrath of the Righteous are both really good.
Okay, I have
They're
no idea what those
RPGs,
are.
kind of like Baldur's Gate 3, sort of. Whatever.
What is an RPG? I don't. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Ask the video game industry. They seem to have forgotten.
Angel came in with 2 gifted memberships. Angel, thank you very much. If you guys got gifted a membership from Angel, make sure you say a thank you. That puts us at a 32 for the day, which is spectacular. And Bilal King says, Hail Razor, any plans for new film nor archives anytime soon?
Yeah, I'd like to do another one. I need to. Usually, I'll make a lot of those when I'm in when I'm binging a lot of film noir from the 40s or whatever. And there's a few that I've been meaning to get to. So probably after I splurge on a bunch of Criterion Blu-rays, I'll probably make a bunch of those.
Alma John says, did anyone play the last? Is that the Last Faith or Time Spinners? Those are good Metroidvanias. No, I haven't seen either one of those. Thank you, Alma John. Appreciate that. An Angel came in with a 10 euros. Says, thanks for great content. Got you a few subs too. Well, we appreciate that, Angel. Thank you very much. And Alma John over on Rumble says, don't worry, Craig, you're not alone. We got snow down here in Oklahoma too. Alma John, you be careful, baby. Don't you be careful on those roads. We don't know how to drive on those roads with a little bit of snow. And a Tom Camo came in with their Prime sub, and so did Matthew Hammond over on Twitch. And Subarashi Time with the Prime for 5 months says, take that, Bezos. That's right. Let them know. It's ridiculous. And Shaker Maker came in and says, I'm literally named after an Oasis song. Don't be disrespecting. You hear that? Hear that, Blaps? Shaker's named after an Oasis song, which is crazy. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's get into some fun stuff. We got lots to talk about today. So much. It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for hard news.
With your internet, dude, I really thought you froze for a second.
I know. I was very still for a reason, which is great. Oh man, it was the pump fake.
Mitch McConnell moment there.
No, it was the pump fake. It was the head fake. Right. Then they go around and for the 3-pointer. All right. It's a basketball reference,
right?
Yeah, basketball.
Jam. Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
There you go, Space Jam. All right, so AI is taking over all of society at this point. We have it is like the moss that has slowly taken over the building that has been left alone. It has not been maintained, and here it is, AI just slowly taking things over. I was thinking about AI yesterday while watching the Cowboys get obliterated, and just sports in general. And I thought to myself, why do we need offensive coordinators? Why do we need defensive coordinators? Why don't we just have AI call the next play? Because if we have all this data happening at all times, why not just have AI call plays based off what data that you're seeing on whatever? Anyways, but the point is that it's total. I don't know where that came from, but the point is that do you remember a Game Shark?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Game Shark is back. Game Shark is coming back with an AI controller, Razorfist. Check this out. A controller knows your next move before you make it, which is just absolutely terrifying. Infamous cheater Game Shark is back. G-Maker trying to crack the AI world with its mind-reading controller built to learn your every move.
Oh,
Yeesh.
so it can miss every single shot in Hunt Showdown for me. Gotcha. Okay.
That's right. That's
Cool.
right. Which they showed this off at CES 2024, the Consumer Electronics Show. And the AI Shark controller won't be among the best PC controllers in the market, but it will be there. It uses sensors to adjust the sensitivity of joysticks while monitoring the use of the D-pad and face buttons, aiming to increase the responsiveness where needed. So, the idea here is that it's there to help benefit the player. And they come in here and say, for new players, it's like having an intuitive guide. So it's like, you know, in Mario where they introduced like the Ouija after you die 7,000 times, and the Ouija is he can go through the level without getting hit, right? That's kind of what they're saying here, except you can have it for every game. But they said, while for veterans, it's a tool that constantly evolves and fine-tunes itself to match their expertise. This controller isn't just an input device. It's a gateway to a more intuitive and enjoyable gaming experience. Razor, your thoughts on an AI controller?
I love it. I can finally unironically blame the controller. This is fucking fantastic. Are you shitting me? I'm all about this.
As pointed out in the chat, the idea of a journalist mode here is finally available.
No kidding.
Well, someone else in the chat said you can cheat more with Call of Duty.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, because there's not enough of that going around.
Yeah, but also if you think about it, right? So Xbox/Microsoft just announced a couple months back that they would be banning all third-party controllers. So then this is a third-party controller, so it wouldn't even work for Xbox and Microsoft.
Yeah, they did announce that, and there was pushback on that back in December for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they got dismay from the tens of Xbox owners. What the fuck?
My little Xbox just sits there all dusty, haven't used it in months.
I use mine all the time, but, only because of Game Pass.
Well,
I just use PC, better graphics at this point. My Xbox One is outdated.
Yeah, I just like to play on the big screen sometimes. That's really all it is. I like both, just chilling on the couch and playing on but I am primarily a PC gamer.
This is interesting though, because I think you at a certain point, when do you stop playing the game and when does the controller start playing the game? And if you do beat the game, does it make you feel better because the controller helped you at a certain point?
Right.
Will these controllers be banned from competitive, from a competitive environment? Can you use them in a Street Fighter tournament?
Because it's literally reading the way you play, your patterns and everything, and it's trying to enhance you. So I think it's like an enhancement, like steroids. If you think about it, if you correlate it with sports and
they're
steroids,
juicing, really?
Yeah, these guys are juicing with their little AI controllers.
It's the super male vitality of control.
Yeah. So I don't think they'd have it.
Right.
There's a lot here, man. There's a lot to this, and there's a lot of AI is introducing a lot of questions from a moral perspective. When you say, the people, we're gonna have this big AI discussion here at the start of February, Blabs. You want to talk about that for a second? The AI
what?
panel? The AI panel?
Yes,
Are you listening, Blabs?
I was reading the chat. I was really interested in what the chat had to say. Sorry. Right, so our AI panel will be on February 8th. Now, I'm not going to announce all the guys because they're not 100% locked in yet, but we have 2 pros and 2 cons, and it's going to be a really great conversation because these guys are very knowledgeable about AI. So I'm like, oh, I don't like it. No, they got stuff. So
there's a lot of moral quandaries, whether it's art, whether it's music, now in video games. And I think this is a conversation that will obviously continue. This is the first time I've seen an AI controller announced, and that it's very on brand for Game Shark, considering the whole cheating aspect of it. Will they market this as a video game enhancer? And in 20 years from now, will people look back on their AI controller the same way we do on the Game Genie?
I don't even think they look back on Game Shark the same way we look back on the Game Genie. Wasn't the Game Shark just like a shit Game Genie? Let's be real. It's like, hey kids, do you like the Game Genie? Would you like it to glitch your games 100% of the time? Well, let me tell you about this little invention called a Game Shark. It's fantastic. It'll break your game and your console.
Man, it's amazing. I wonder what their revenue looks like and how they've been able to survive over the years. Game Shark, you know, like when was the last time they made a video game enhancer? Maybe for the PlayStation 3. I think they made something for the PlayStation 3. It was a USB that you plugged in.
Monster drink juices and all that.
It's crazy, man.
Oh,
Just ripping off your shirt. All right.
What?
Ripping off your shirt. You're so excited because you're whatever.
on Monster
Okay,
and everything.
you
It
said
enhances your gaming. Isn't that what they were always talking about way back in the day, right? Video
Yeah.
games and Monster drink energies and all that.
That's right.
I just find it odd you said that to the only woman on the panel, but okay.
No, I'm just saying me ripping off.
Go now. It's time for me to go.
See ya, Blabs. Well, ridiculous. Blabs, by the way, we have a couple more songs for you to sing. We'll get to those.
Shit.
We're going to have a straight up concert at the end of this, at the end of the show. This is going to be great. Random Nobody, I See You. We're going to get to yours in just a little bit.
Ooh, I know that song.
And Kratos El Gratos, We See Yours. Blabs, just you need to be looking up. Let's see.
Isn't it Hey Nikki, you're so fine, blah, blah, blah. I know that one.
Blabs, you need to be singing Bow Wow by Atomic Dog with the Minions accent. We're gonna get to, so just hang tight. That's easy for you. We'll get to those in a little bit. Thank you guys very much for your ridiculous support. Now let's move on to our next story, and we'll get to some more super chats in just a minute. Okay, so on Friday, at the very tail end of Friday, Smite 2 was announced. Are you familiar with Smite at all, Razor?
I am, unfortunately.
Have you played it?
No, Terengel, my editor, he was playing it for a while. I don't know if he's a big fan or anything, but yeah, he tried to get me into it for a while. I played it for a minute. It was certainly a game.
It was. It is exactly what it is. It was a game.
Yeah.
Well, they announced the sequel, and one of the big pushbacks on it was that you can't take your skins from Smite 1 over to Smite 2. And Jake Lucky, who's a video game journalist, had an interview with the Smite 2 folks, and he asked them about that. And I wanted to talk about this, their response to this question. And then I have some feedback and some criticism for them, which is kind of what we do on this channel. So here we go.
When it comes to porting over those skins, you guys decided that you could not do that. Could you guys maybe explain for someone like myself and a casual, like what is the difficulty of, or what's the explanation of why that choice was made, and then what's the partial resolve you guys put out?
Yeah, so Smite's been around for 10 years. You know, we spent 10 years making
Can we-
about 1,600
Can we just talk
skins.
about the
I think
fact I have never been uncomfortable with the concept of man spreading until I
I
looked
was
at
literally thinking the same thing, but that's a lot.
Good!
Like I am, there's very little clearance for those testicles. I think we should be considering this posture
He's
for a
very
moment.
flexible. He's like,
Also, it looks like there's a watermelon like right under the skin level on his left fucking knee there. But anyway, so
These are the important details you get only on side scroller.
Sorry.
well,
Is it
I mean,
highly
look at the rest
distracting?
of them.
yeah. It's like we'd like to hear this answer, but first, ladies, my crotch.
Mansplaining. I hope he manscapes. I'm just saying.
Blabs, does this make you feel uncomfortable?
Oh yeah.
I'll be honest, he's got really chicken legs. I
Yeah.
don't really appreciate it.
So, yeah, there's a lot of,
Like,
you know.
it doesn't look like he's got balls, man.
and he does have very short shorts.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't you think something?
Hey,
I
it's
don't know,
winter.
little
You
bulge
think
or something should be showing nothing.
Right. He's got the winter hot pants on as you do. Anyway.
Well,
so,
now that we've got through the important things,
it's
of this
important.
interview,
Yeah, it's important.
It was staring right at us in the face.
we're saying, look at it, Blabs. Look at it.
You can't say anything.
Oh, you just
Fine.
wait. You just wait. Now, but here we'll continue.
Yeah.
there are in Smite, which is a lot of skins. And
What in the world?
Uh,
God damn, Pam Anderson had longer shorts in the 90s.
oh my gosh, this looks like something straight out of basic.
Timing.
Something straight out of Basic Instinct. I'll tell you what.
Like, what the fuck? fuck, bro? Close your legs.
Oh my god.
God damn.
And UE3 and UE5 are
His
fundamentally.
balls are on
I
his
mean,
phone.
holy goodness.
It's like a bikini. Like,
No.
what is this?
Now
Look at
that
his
you said
tailline.
it, I can't not see it. That's the problem. Is I can't not see this.
His balls are holding onto his phone for him. I hope you guys
Right?
know that.
I the hot pants.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Like he's not even making an effort to close his legs either. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Like
seriously. God,
Maybe
I
he's
hope
gay.
this
He's
guy.
trying to hit on one of them.
Yeah, I hope this guy answering doesn't get testy. Anyway, let's
just slowly pelvic thrusting his way towards an
Oh my
answer,
God.
which is great. Oh, okay, let's continue. Let's see if we can make our way through. Okay. Whew. All right, here we go.
different engines. And it's not just, oh, it's a better version. People think that
I seriously can't not look at it. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm trying to listen to what this guy's saying, but I can't.
it's like freaking Flashdance over there. What the shit?
It's crazy. All right, let's see if we can. Oh, let's see if we can make it through this.
He really is gonna live forever.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Whew. All right.
Okay.
oh, 3, 4, 5, it must be connected. The way that they approach things technically are completely different. So the way that you create a material, like the texture on a model, the way that the effect system works, everything.
I just can't. You know what this is? You know what this is? It'd be like if we were recording this and the whole time I'm just, hey Craig, how's it going, Craig? How's it going? Fucking, if we just grab the camera, just right at crotch level. Yeah, Craig, what's up? How's it
Just
going,
get up
buddy?
there, just right there.
Fucking-
Everyone
yeah.
stand up.
Just get a great big moose knuckle going.
There we go, right there.
No,
Yeah.
no, Craig.
Just pop it right there, that microphone. Just right there.
It's like, you know what it reminds me of? You ever watch a movie Labyrinth
Yes.
Isn't that what
with David Bowie? And David Bowie has that great big moose knuckle the whole movie. Just you can see his entire dick. His entire dick. You can tell that he's not circumcised, okay, folks? Let's just be real. So the whole time, every single scene with Jennifer Connelly, like a teenage Jennifer Connelly, she's just like, it's like she's trying to avoid looking at a solar eclipse like the whole time. She's just kind of, oh yeah, Dave, absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. Save my brother. Totally. I'm going to walk through the crazy fucking stair maze. Could you put that fucking thing away?
I had some really valid points to this entire interview that I was going to bring up, and now I can't not get through this.
All you
This
can
is
think about now is dick.
ridiculous. Oh god.
No, we need. Where's Malik? Where's
Hang
Malik?
on, I got it. Right there.
Ridiculous. Unreal. Jake Lucky, look what you've done. I don't know you, but I feel like I really know you. Just saying.
Wait,
Oh.
that was Jake Lucky this entire time? Oh my god, that's too funny.
Yeah, that's Jake Lucky.
I never paid
That's
attention
a
to
video
him.
game journalist.
Yeah, I know who he is,
Well,
but
now
I
you
never
have.
paid attention to him.
Right,
That's
right.
Funny. Yeah, now we've really paid attention to him.
You're going to get to know him really well.
Yeah,
Should we
unfortunately.
should we try to continue through this? Or?
Right. They can't transfer the skins or foreskins, apparently. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah. God. Okay, let's keep going.
Someone
Let's try.
called him Little Jake, and I think that we have to agree.
His poor girlfriend and or life partner.
Oh my god. All right, ridiculous.
He's hung like a bumblebee.
Let's keep trying. Let's keep trying to make it through here.
Anyway.
Completely different. So we can't just copy paste a skin from Smite 1 to Smite 2. For a normal skin, not a tier 5 that is a fancy evolving skin, if you're not familiar with Smite's tier system, which is silly.
Sorry. Yeah, I know.
Is there a
takes
way to
about
just
8
move him
weeks
out of the
to get us-
video and just watch those three?
Oh, my God. Okay. Look, the whole point is that he says it takes it takes him 8 weeks for each skin. That's for each skin, Brazier, not foreskin. And they said it would take 246 years
Right.
for one person to port all of them over. Right.
Yeah. We've gone from Smite to Scrote. Anyway.
Oh my.
Huh?
Nothing.
So I got to thinking. On the surface, those numbers are really, really like you're like, okay, that makes a whole lot of sense, right? You're like, we can't port all these over because it would take 246 years to bring these people over, right? To bring these skins over. But here's the problem. The math doesn't add up there, right? Let's just say it takes 246 years. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down from a business perspective. And let's just say you have 246 developers and you're paying them all $120,000 a year.
Yeah,
right?
normally when you go one-on-one, it was 33 and a third chance of winning.
That's right. So we're gonna do some Scott Steiner math here,
Yes.
and we're gonna figure out.
66 and 2/3%.
That's right. We're gonna do some Scott Steiner math here and realize that it would cost $29.5 million to bring all those skins over, which I think actually makes a whole lot of sense. If you're gonna do it, you should probably spend that $30 million to port those skins over, because how much money have you made off that, right? So port them over. You've made, and I'm gonna tell you the answer to that. In 2019, they made $300 million from this game. So they should be able to port all these games over. So their answer of 246, so you spend a year, you put 246 developers on it, and you port them all over, and you spend $30 million. Yeah. Just saying. It's ridiculous. Also this.
A dick.
I was gonna say, I mean, there's a lovely argument, but no one can think of anything but that dude in the Daisy Dukes.
I know. It's ridiculous. All right.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
All right. There's my top video game stories today. Actually, we do have one more. Tekken 8's coming out, and they've announced that they're doing seasons now. That's the thing, right? It started with Fortnite started the whole season thing, I guess, a while back. Maybe, I don't know, but they're the ones who kind of popularized it. I'm sure it started before them, probably World of Warcraft or something. But now seasons have made their way over to all games, and Tekken 8 has announced the first four fighters that will be added to the game during its first season of DLC, and it's one of the most iconic characters of the entire franchise, Eddie Gordo. So they've taken this ridiculous, this is one of the most iconic characters, and they're making him DLC. This is wrong.
It blew my mind when I saw that. It's like making Ken or Ryu DLC. Like, what the
Right.
fuck? What are you doing?
Doesn't work out very well. Blabs, that's like saying in the new Harry Potter game, Harry Potter will be available in the second season after you purchase Hermione Granger. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
No.
And he's the character that when you were in the arcade, a kid could just pick up and just automatically dominate because he's like button masher kind of friendly or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Is that kind of pay to win a little bit? Not if
go
you know
back
what
and
you're
forth.
doing, obviously, but...
I remember, you use the two kick buttons and you just go back and forth with Eddie Gordo, and he's boop, 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 and he goes into crazy capoeira, and you're like, I'm doing video games, Mom, and you'd win. And whenever you'd fight Eddie Gordo and you lose to a kid who's like 8, it was horrible. How do you defend that? It's ridiculous.
No.
Anyways, all right, let's another quick hit here. Razor, did you watch? You like sports? You're a Diamondbacks fan.
Sports ball, son.
Yeah.
I like baseball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this weekend was the NFL wild card. It was the NFL wild card thing, and there was a very controversial thing that happened over the weekend, as for the first time, a game wasn't on. I would say the first time since like ESPN, because I would imagine there's a lot of blowback when ESPN was first made available, because that was when games were on cable, and cable wasn't so readily available.
Right.
Well, now each of these individual networks has their own platform, and Peacock is NBC's platform, and the NFL wildcard game was shown exclusively on Peacock this weekend and not NBC. And they made a big push leading up to it with a big pregame show, an hour pregame show after one of the games. They're like, look, you're only going to be able to watch this on Peacock. So naturally, people are like, I don't want to buy Peacock, because that was the other thing, was there was no free trial to Peacock. You can't go in and get a free trial. You have to pay $6.99 a month or $9.99 a month to get Peacock, unless the only workaround is if you have Instacart Plus, which is like a delivery service for whatever. Anyways, with all that being said, people were upset, but it didn't matter because Peacock broke all of the streaming records this weekend with 27.6 million viewers.
Wow.
Taking up, this is insane. Think about this. Peacock also claims that the live stream is to thank for the most internet usage in a single day across the U.S., taking up 30% of internet traffic.
Wow.
Don't tell me the NFL has lost a step when you can take up a third of the internet traffic. That is insane to me. I don't know, just initial reaction to that.
Well, I don't know if you heard, like, on the NBC coverage or something, they were, like, right at the end of the game, and the other game, not the Cowboys one, the other one, and NBC cut in. They were about to make the final play. They cut in with weather coverage, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. And this poor ass weatherman is sitting here in his cringy outfit and, hey guys, here's my folksy jokes. And fucking meanwhile, everyone on social media is wishing this guy death and declaring a fatwa on NBC. And this poor bastard is talking about light snow falling in northern Texas. Like, fuck.
Right. Yeah, it's funny. I did see that. I saw that, and that was really, really funny. And it's not like, it's like my God, here we go. This is from the local NBC affiliate in Dallas here. As the Detroit Lions are getting ready to win their first playoff game in 3 decades, literally a generation, this is what you saw here. Oh, here we go. This is shot via phone, obviously.
Oh, right.
That's rough.
And the guy's like, well, it's cold outside, everybody. It's like,
hey guys, weather, am I right?
oh my gosh. You
There's
know,
a bunch
when
of
you look
information
at,
you could get from walking outside.
that's right. It's amazing. Well, Texas weather is like one of the main reasons why people watch the news. It's like weather is the number one reason why people watch the news. Do you know that? Like that's a statistical fact.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Think about how many farmers there are in the world. They're always checking the weather every day.
Well,
All
yeah.
day, every day. So.
This is true. But with that said, way to go, local NBC affiliate on Dallas-Fort Worth. You really screwed that up. And way to go, Peacock. You wonder how much money that generated if 27 million people came in. Apparently, Peacock's okay. This is from the story as well. This is quite interesting. The game was available in Miami and Kansas City on the NBC affiliates, but everyone else had to get a Peacock subscription starting at $6 a month. Peacock's plan to stream the wild card game was announced last May, with NBC reportedly paying $110 million for the rights to it.
Yeah.
So, some simple math. If I can bust out my calculator again. Was it 23 million people watched it? 23 million times 6? That's $138 million. So based off of that, they are up $28 million in investment, which is crazy. So
sans whatever they paid in advertisement and promotion and blah, blah, blah. But either way, the point is they're going to see if they can drive, because most of those people are going to bleed off eventually. Mm-hmm. But they're looking to hook the people in with whatever garbage original programming they have, or WWE or whatever, right? They're trying to draw people in while they already have access to the service. Look, that's money well spent from their perspective.
And the reoccurring revenue, that's the big thing. 100%. You know, let's say 80% of those bleed off. Still, that's 20%. They're 20% up, man. That's awesome. Yep. You know, it's spectacular. You know what's not awesome? Let's go to our next story here. And once again,
sitting with your legs splayed wide and a pair of Daisy Dukes.
And having a really small dick.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be like that. Don't be like that to Jake. Why would you?
Jake Sucky.
It's like,
wow.
Like a dust mite on a cold day. This guy.
Jake Sucky right there.
Yeah, he's
ridiculous.
nuts.
Unreal. All right, let's go to our next one.
All right.
I think I broke Craig.
That's going to be the thumbnail of the video right there. It's just his crotch just zoomed in.
The title: We can't stop sharing. We can't stop staring at Jake Loki's crotch. That's the title.
Welcome to Schwann Scrollers, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. We got some more here. Let's go to our lead story today. Razor, have you watched The Boys at all?
Not voluntarily.
So I watched the first season. Blabs, did you watch The Boys?
No, I was never interested in it.
Okay, I watched the first season. I really enjoyed the first season. It was, this kind of like over the top thing. But I don't know, I couldn't really get stuck in the second and third seasons. I didn't go back after the first season. But I am familiar with the lead actor or actress. She's one of the, I think her name is Home something in there. She's like got some not Homelander. I'm sorry. Well,
Home Depot.
Not Home Depot.
Home Improvement.
Stargazer or
Home
something.
Goods.
No, not Home Goods. This is what she looks like when the show started here.
Right.
And unfortunately, Starfire, thank you. This is what she looks like now.
Here she is about to call the mothership and tell Elliot to phone home.
Starlight.
Starlight. Yeah.
Starlight. There we are. So this was her before, this beautiful young woman. And now
I do recognize her. She's been in other stuff. I don't know what, but I've seen her in other stuff.
But her name is Erin Moriarty, and she obviously was, absolutely just naturally beautiful. And then Hollywood got their fangs on her, and she went into the plastic surgery booth, and now she looks like that.
Have you seen? So I watch Adam Carolla's podcast every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Kelly and Sharon Osbourne lately?
No.
It's like they're in a direct competition to see who can get the shittier plastic surgery. Kelly Osbourne doesn't even look like the same person. They're those kind of girls who get the lip injections that don't even look mildly attractive. I've never understood the lip injection thing, incidentally. Like, when has any guy been like, fuck, I'd like to bang that chick, but damn it, those thin lips. Shit, I don't know how I can get past
Is this
them.
her?
Oh my God, yeah. Jesus Christ.
My goodness.
Why is she purple?
Well, here she
Look
is.
at her at
just
the
side by
top there.
side.
She doesn't even look like the same. Look at that shit.
Not
Doesn't
even
look like the
close.
same person.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like the one on the left, you can totally tell she looks like Sharon, and then on the right, it's nothing.
Right? She looks like a sleepy trout.
Wow.
What's with the stupid hair people keep doing with their like freaking buns up there, like antlers? Why? Why are you doing that? Stop that, guys.
Well, I had Blabs go through and look at some of the worst botches inspired by Erin Moriarty of The Boys. And Blabs has pulled some of the worst botches of Hollywood through plastic surgery, which is a shame that we have to do this. But at a certain point, you got to point and you got to laugh. And you say, man, like, why are we at a point in society to where we can't just embrace who we are and age gracefully, right? Some will age gracefully, some will not. But at the end of the day, I don't understand how anybody can say that this young lady is not as attractive as this young lady. Same person.
How many years separate those two photographs too?
Well, we can actually go and look at our Instagram. I'll share this. Apply. So this is Erin Moriarty's Instagram, and if you go back like I think a couple of years, you can see the transition slowly but surely. You can see her nose, her jaw, everything changing.
Wow.
Right.
Hey,
Look at that. Like this is not really her, and that's 2022.
yeah, you can see her eyes getting droopy and kind of gross, and it's messy, man. Like, why do people do that? Well, Blabs, did you have that list of people? Because this is really interesting here.
All right, so I have to give out a shout out though. First of all, to homegirl Cher. Cher did a terrible nose job. Why did you do that to yourself? I don't know why. But let me pull this up. Okay, here we go.
Plastic surgery by Madame Tussauds.
So
And real quick about Cher, she's 77 years old,
Yeah.
right? Like at a certain point, we understand that you're old, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like my mom, I love my mom, but she's always like, I don't weigh 120 pounds anymore. I was like, yes, you weigh 120 pounds when you were 20, right? Like you're 70 something at this point, Mom. right? Like you shouldn't be that way. Otherwise, you're frail and you're going to die. You know, like you probably should have some weight on you at this point. You know. Anyways, I'm sorry. Continue. Yes, Blabs.
Right, so they didn't have many articles that were like up to date in comparison, like, you know, before and after. So this one is from, I don't even know anymore, but it's somewhat recent. So first of all, do we know a Joan Van Ark?
No, but
Okay.
but regardless
Yikes.
if we know them, we can definitely tell the difference between what they were before and after.
I don't know what he done to his face. He blew it up.
I know. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. At the top, did I see Meg Ryan at the top?
That was another article. We're gonna get to it.
okay,
But
okay.
yeah, so we have Joan Van Ark.
Jesus Christ.
Yikes.
Yeah. We have Bobby Norris.
Get anyone up for fishing?
Courtney Cox. Now, Courtney Cox, for me, was the prettiest one of Friends. Everyone was like, Team Jennifer Aniston. I was like, bro, Courtney's right there.
Yeah, she went
Alright.
ham on the lip injections some
Yeah,
time
she
ago.
did everything. The eyes, like, everything. And I mean, obviously, she's a lot older in this photo, too, so that's taken into consideration.
Yep.
However, she killed her face. We have a Heidi Montage. I don't know who that is, but the nose job is awful.
Yeah, and clearly boobs as well. Got some sort of lift or
Katie
something.
Price.
What the hell? Oh my gosh!
What is that?
Even.
Like the left one looks like a fashion model. The one looks like you gave a 6-year-old crayons and said go color. Like
Right.
Facelift revision, Botox.
Looks like a
injections.
tight end for the Oakland Raiders too.
right.
Mickey Rourke.
Oh man, Mickey Rourke.
Oh fuck. That
Jeez.
guy.
Like, you know, he fits so well in the wrestler movie, you know, and the thing is,
Oh yeah.
the overdone surgery actually helped him in that movie for sure. But he is like, that guy's mangled himself. It's crazy. It is crazy.
And such a convincing hairpiece there on the right too. Jesus.
Works so well.
Priscilla Presley.
Yeah, right.
Oh man.
She got facelift, brow lift, nose job, Botox.
Yeah, no shit. And her plastic surgery
What
was
is that?
bad all the way back in the 90s.
Yeah. She was very early adopter.
Where the hell Carrot Top is?
You don't know who Carrot Top is, Blabs?
You don't know what?
No.
What?
Hold on.
What?
Carrot Top, comedian, actor.
Blab, wait, you seriously don't know who Carrot Top is, Blabs?
Yeah.
Should I?
Oh, yes, you should. He's one of the best prop comics of all time if you're looking for mediocre redheads.
Gotcha,
And what a
thanks.
long list that is, huh, Craig?
Melanie Griffith. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
No
she's a lot
shit.
older, obviously, too, but yikes.
Of
Yeah,
course.
no, that surgeon should be tried for
Oh,
war
yeah,
crime.
Versace.
Oof.
That's one of the worst.
Jesus.
God.
Looks like a dehydrated cat.
Shriveled up prune.
Right.
Oh,
All
my
right, so
goodness.
that's that list. However, there are lots of nominees here, and let me pull them up. All right. So first of all, we got this tab right here. So this is a transition of Megan Ryan, who's one of the most famous
Transition.
ones. She transitioned.
Interesting
into,
choice of words.
Yeah. So that's
Poor
her when she's
Meg.
young. Yeah, it's sad because these women have like obviously mental issues where they think they're so ugly that they need to like ruin themselves. There's that.
Slow down, Blabs.
Oh, I'm trying to see if there's like actual, like more than just one image at a time. Yeah. So then.
Good luck finding a photo where she isn't squinting.
Right.
She was
That's
back in
2005 already.
late 90s. Meg Ryan was beautiful.
2001. Yeah, she started playing with her face then. Here she is. That's her.
Just like a natural
98.
beaut, you know.
I was 2.
Let's get to where she is now.
I was too.
No, like 2 years old, not
Right,
2. Here she is in 2015.
Oh,
And obviously, she's
my.
a lot older too, but
Fucking, you're sure that's not Glenn Close?
It's
No?
crazy.
2018.
Wow. Just total transformation of their face. It's crazy.
2019.
How would you like to be the poster child for?
Oh, this is scary.
Oh!
Ooh, ah! It's like
Yikes. Meg.
it's like the Michael Jackson black or white video, but like
Right.
horror themed.
I think Megans are just mentally unstable because we also have this option, Megan Fox. She went underneath the knife. If you
I don't know.
remember.
And Megan Fox got the plastic surgery so young. Like
yeah,
what in the
she's
world?
mentally unstable. I mean, she drinks blood, so you know, like
She was it's like she was like an international sex symbol, and she's like, you know what? This needs fixing. This right here
Yeah.
needs fixing. Right here. This isn't
Yeah.
working.
like, was it the 70s kids and all that had Carrie Fisher, early 2000s Transformers Megan Fox for the boys, right? She was gorgeous. Look at that, and like she totally ruined her face. So shout out, thanks a lot.
Shout out.
Shout out to that. I think that's the most fascinating thing is you see these young women doing this, and they are young. There's zero reason. They're not like at the first hint of a wrinkle, they want to get it squashed. It's like, what are you doing? Like, it's amazing to see these wonderfully beautiful women and men make these decisions and not just embrace themselves as.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, who the fuck has Nick Cage been fooling with that hairpiece for what, fucking 25 years? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like guys go gracefully either necessarily.
No.
Some guys in Hollywood have bad plastic surgery.
We also have a shout out to Renee Zellweger, if you remember her. She's from Bridget Jones' Diary. She had some nasty plastic surgery. Where was that one photo?
Renee Zellweger. She was.
Whoa! What in the world?
Yeah, she like fucked up her face big time. Like, look at her. She was cute. She's a little chunky, but that's fine. It suited her. I think she looked great. And then, bam.
Yeah.
Dang, it's rough.
Ta-da.
Listen, it's as someone pointed out in the chat. It's like they get addicted to the knife. It's like tattoos. You get that first one, and then you just go down the rabbit hole, but before you know it, you have an entire sleeve. It's crazy.
Nah, I don't think it's that. I think it's just about they're surrounded by a bunch of yes men who, how do I look? Oh, you look fabulous, when they're not actually being truthful and saying, no, you shouldn't have done that. You looked better before. And then
plus,
they're in
an industry where they got women in Hollywood have a way shorter shelf life, right? We could name way more chicks that were big for 5 years maybe and then went away than we could like prominent male actors who were big for 5 years and then just went away. There's like guys have more staying power because guys just age differently. They just age differently. They don't age as abruptly, I guess.
As pointed out by Cynical Finch, don't forget about Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael Jackson was one of the worst.
And Michael Jackson, the worst thing about his deal was he also had a disease that gradually changed the shade of his skin color. So he had that on top of it, which made it even like the work that he had done like way more obvious, right? He had vitiligo, which he would use for a long time. He used makeup to blend to get huge spots all over his skin. There's certain photographs you can see where he didn't have the makeup on like his hands and whatever, even on his neck and stuff. And you can just see these huge splotches and whatever. And that made it even more obvious. I think that's one of the reasons Michael Jackson became so infamous for it.
I think we have the winner, though.
Oh, Madonna.
Oh,
yeah, man. Oh,
fuck.
my goodness.
Jesus.
Someone said it perfectly. I can't remember whoever said it, but they're like, this woman can't accept the fact that she's no longer a sex symbol. So she's trying to stay super duper young and putting herself through the knife just to be relevant. But she's in her 50s, 60s, or whatever it is. Sorry, you're done.
Yeah, at a certain point, you just turn into the aliens from Star Trek Insurrection. With
she's
the fucking...
65. Ooh,
right,
she's even older than I thought.
Like, literally, she's geriatric. She can file for Social Security at this point. She doesn't need to be twerking on stage. Just throwing it out there.
She broke in her career. She broke when she was a little bit older than you would think, right? Like she got popular a little bit later, and maybe that's part of it. She was paranoid even when she first became popular. Like, oh fuck, I'm a little bit older than I should be for a young pop star. Maybe I should be tinkering with my noggin. Right.
All right, let's move on to another story. But before we do, we got some singing we need to get done, Blabs. We have Blabs. For those who don't know, with a $100 direct donation or a Rumble rant or a super chat, Blabs will sing a song for you. We've had several songs today, and we're gonna start this one, Blabs, from Random Nobody over on Rumble. So speaking of '80s one-hit wonders, Blabs, please sing "Hey Mickey."
It's just the "Hey Mickey, you're so fine," isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
Is there an accent or something?
No, whatever. Hey, dealer's choice, Blabs. Dealer's choice.
Hey, Mickey Rourke.
What?
What?
She doesn't understand the reference. Right. Hey, would like to remind you guys, if you're new to the channel for the first time, do us a favor, hit the subscribe button. We'd love for you guys to join the 63,250 wonderful common sense lovers. You can join us Monday through Friday here on the channel when we're live at 11 a.m. Central Time. Love for you guys to join us. which is great. All right, Blabs, give us a song now. This
All right,
is.
but what song though? You're not
I just
telling
said,
me the
hey,
accent.
hey, Mickey, and hey, let's do an Indian accent because those are always fun.
All right. Hey, Mickey, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Think you come again? Just saw raise your fist.
I think I'm going to put my wife's corpse into the most polluted waterway in Asia.
I don't know the rest of it though. It's like
Yoga
hey,
flame.
hey, Mickey, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Thank you. Come again.
There you go, nice. All right, Blabs, but you're not done because
No.
Kratos El Greatos came in with the $100 direct donation. So speaking of Bow Wow by Atomic Dog, Blabs, I'm going to go ahead and jump on the dog pile. Just imagine Blabs singing that song in a Minions accent with some backup dancers. Please do this. FYI, Blabs was correct on Friday. My first super chat was a fake out. All
Ha!
right.
That was
All
with
right.
the Dan Bass one.
It's a fake.
Okay. So I'm terrible at, this type of speed, but alright. Here's my minion's voice, too. And you guys have to dance or whatever, so you can't pull me full screen. You're gonna be dancing and shit.
What?
He said backup dancing and all that in the super chat.
I got it.
What? He's doing the wiggle. Alright, anyway,
Start
Oh, we're
singing.
gonna do the night at the Roxbury. We're gonna.
okay.
There you
Like the boys, when they're out there walking the streets, may compete. Nothing but the dog in you. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Okay, I'm done.
There you go, Blaz. Nailed it. Thank you so much,
Break up the glow
Kratos. El-
sticks there, fucking.
Love that. That's great. All right. Look, we got a lot going on. We have more to go here, guys. Thank you very much. Let's hit some of these bigger super chats real fast, and we'll make sure we hit every single one before the end of the show. But first, Kelly came in, says, "I will send you more snow in Texas because we have 14 inches and 10 below outside in Illinois." Ugh! Kelly, you bundle up there in Illinois. That's crazy. And Gabriel Knight says, "Razor, have you done a video critiquing the Star Wars prequels? I was looking for one, but couldn't find. Love your videos on the top 5 Star Wars games ever made. Made me play some of the old games again."
Right on. No, I haven't. I was always the defender of the Star Wars prequels. I was a defender.
Thank you.
I was a defender before it was cool. But it is true though. Like back in 2011 or 12 or something, I made a video. It was one of the Dear Rageaholic episodes. That's where I answered like audience questions. Kind of like a fan mail reaction video, and somebody asked about Star Wars, and I went off on a whole jag about I didn't think the prequels were bad, and this was before the Disney movies and whatever. So I've always been a little bit of a defender. The only one I really don't like that much is Attack of the Clones,
I love that one.
and even Attack of the Clones isn't horrendous. It's just real slow in the middle.
Yeah.
But I like the first one quite a bit, and I like the third one a lot. I think that's one of the best Star Wars movies. And I like some of Attack of the Clones. So
I slaughtered
Jonathan-
them like animals. How can you not?
Jonathan says, "How about them Cowboys?" Jonathan, you are correct. They were fairly miserable yesterday. Hey, you says, "This trend has rolled downhill to suburbia. So many 40-plus-year-old wine moms are getting stuff done, and instead of Tupperware parties, they're hosting Botox parties. Social media pushes all this. It's sad." And Hey, you is right. Is actually 100% right. I have seen this firsthand, not by my family, but I've seen this with definitely women.
Okay,
and-
I mean, look, celebrities you'd be surprised how long celebrities. Somebody talked about film noir archives earlier, right? Celebrities have been getting work done since the golden age of Hollywood, like for a long time. A film noir maven, Rita Hayworth, right? You know, the Shawshank Redemption or whatever. Rita Hayworth, God, she looked really, really Latin. She had like black hair, and her hairline was really far forward, like a lot of kind of Latin chicks and whatever. They like reshaped her face, plucked a bunch of her hair. Like she had a bunch of plastic surgery done before she became Rita Hayworth. I forget what her real name was, but it was something really Latin. They basically transformed her into somebody else and turned her into Rita Hayworth. So this has been going on for decades. This has been going on since the beginning of Hollywood. It's just that plastic surgery has gotten more ubiquitous. I guess the techniques have gotten a little more advanced. I don't think they've gotten better necessarily. I don't think you could look at Madonna there looking like a fucking catfish and think, God damn, plastic surgery's come a long way, right?
Right. As pointed out in the chat, Tommy says the boys actress did it in 2 years. Most of what you showed was over 20 to 30 years. Yeah, that's the saddest part about it. She was just right on in there. Dan says it's a shame that all these famous people using plastic surgeries or whatever that you'll never look good / younger when you're older. It's crazy to me. Right. It does not help.
Somebody pointed out David Hasselhoff on Twitch.
Oh my god.
Oof, what the fuck is going on with that noggin?
Humble Dirt Merchant says it's like plastic surgeons use Bethesda's character creation, right? Right. And as pointed out by Peter, says, when has plastic surgery improved anyone's appearance?
I will debunk you. People who have had burn injuries on their faces and stuff like that. That helps. People who were just born deformed sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mentioned, we were talking about Michael Jackson. That's one of the reasons he started getting plastic surgery, because he broke his nose. Mm-hmm. And so he had a reason to. His breathing was obstructed. And then that started him down the rabbit hole of getting it. And this is what happens. People will get like a surgery that's not elective. And it's like, oh, we can reshape this. We can take your eye bags away. We can do this and that. It's like, okay, I'll try that. And it's like potato chips and porn. You know, once they start, it just is what it is. So,
right. My mom just texted me, by the way. She says, I thought you were going to say how good I look for my age. And yes, Mom, my mom knows she looks spectacular for her age. Sorry. Yes, Mom, you know you look great.
Still waiting for my email.
I'll make sure to pass her your email. You guys can start a text thread back and forth with each other. It'll be great.
Shopping the other day at Marshall's.
David came in with the 5. Says WWE's Natalia, Dana Brooks, and Charlotte Flair and Vince McMahon have had terrible plastic surgery. Oh, Vince looks horrible.
Vince McMahon turned into Vincent Price. What the fuck?
Dude, you're right. He looks horrible. It's crazy.
Just awful. And I love that Chester the Molester mustache he's got rocking.
What are we doing? Like, what is he doing?
I'll tell you exactly what he's doing. Bro, I'll tell you exactly what he's doing. Him and Linda McMahon are separated now. They're not divorced, but they're separated. He dyed his hair with like shoe polish, it looks like. Mm-hmm. Right? I'll tell you exactly what's going on. He's separated from his wife. He's got a young floozy, so he's trying to impress her and be young. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
What a crazy world we're living in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I really love his meme where he's like,
yeah. It's great. Well, this let's go to our next story here, as we got a little bit of time, and appreciate y'all's support today. Lots of super chats. We'll get to those before we wrap up. This will probably be the last thing. Razor, I don't think you've seen this yet, so I just want to see your reaction to this video. Okay. This is from the Clown World X handle. It says the I don't need a man generation. So here we go. All right.
Whatever you do, don't rub them together because you could catch on fire. Okay. Plus with plus, so negative with negative.
Oh no. Oh, I can see how badly this is gonna go.
Lez Be Honest.
I just had to jump one of my cars the other day, and I almost fucked this up as a dude. But anyway, continue.
All right.
The black, the dark wire.
Oh dear God.
Baby, I don't know. Plus with plus, negative with negative.
I don't know how to do this.
Plus with plus, negative with negative.
This is negative.
Oh no.
I don't know.
No, it's labeled! It's labeled!
Yes, it is.
What are you doing?
Yours is not.
You said
that
mine
is
was
a plus.
nice.
Oh fuck.
This one's plus.
So this has to be negative.
Okay.
She literally just showed the label on it, which is amazing. Look at Razor down there, just not even know.
Get sassy with me, B.
I'm not getting sassy at all.
My nipples are cold.
Then this goes here.
Oh,
what does an engine block mean?
Oh my gosh, it's spectacular.
Oh my God.
Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd.
You just sparked my...
You just told me. How did
I did not tell
you. Know why? Because these are together. I don't know what I just did. I don't want to do this. I'll just call somebody.
Oh, that smells bad. I don't want to start my car now. Try it again. You're okay.
Oh my god.
You're all right. I'm sorry for getting sassy. You're okay. You're okay. You're all right.
Oh my god.
You're okay.
I don't know how to get
You just did it. You
there.
just did it, baby. You got it.
Oh.
It's okay. Good job. It's okay.
Good job.
Does she realize she can't get electrocuted through the plastic and rubber on the fucking handle? Does she?
No,
What?
of course not. Of course she doesn't. Of course not.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
So this one goes there?
That fell off.
Oh god. It's like watching a boomer try and program a
You want me
VCR.
to do it?
Right.
No, you stay inside.
Stay inside like
Hold
there's gonna be
on.
fallout.
Right.
There probably is gonna be.
This may explode. Watch out.
You got it, B.
You got it. You can do this.
They're labeled. It's not
I
a
know.
detonator.
Like it's an atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Look at this. Watch.
Clamp it on where it's marked,
What's
Oppenheimer.
wrong, babe?
I don't know.
You got it.
You could do it.
It's sparking. I don't like it.
What do you mean it's sparking?
It's whenever I get it close to there, I don't like
Then
it.
take it off. Then take it off.
I don't like it. So there you go.
So did they ever get it?
I
Do we ever know?
Totally unrelated, but I can't imagine why the WNBA never caught on.
Well, that's just it, Blabs. Follow to find out if they got their car jumped.
Part two.
Oh man, see, I there's so many questions I have here, obviously, and a few statements. Number one, why did she feel the need to film this? Number two, then edit it because there were cuts in it. Then three, post it online, right? This was taken from someone else's TikTok. So someone was like proud of this moment or felt it needed to be shared.
Yeah.
At a certain point, just from a sheer humiliation standpoint, it probably doesn't make sense to post this online. Just gonna throw it out there,
Not only that, but you motherfuckers don't have AAA. Like what the fuck?
Well,
if you can't do mechanical shit, you got to have AAA. It's got to be one or the other. Okay, you can't not have both.
Or have a friend who knows mechanical stuff.
That too.
Or-
husband who knows how to do it. That's the thing.
I don't know. Read instructions, right? Possibly. Maybe look at a YouTube video. Search how do I connect jumper cables to my car battery. Right? We're not dealing with like heavy machinery here. We're and the other part of me says, I don't blame these women. I don't blame them at all for not knowing how to do this. You know who I blame? Their dads. I blame their dads for not teaching them the right way. Unless they totally pushed away all the stuff that their dads tried to teach them, ultimately it's their dad's fault because it's a man's job to teach their daughters how to do this. Just saying.
I know how to do stuff. Yeah, I know how to check my tire. I know how to change the tire. I know how to check the oil. Know how to put the windshield wiper liquid inside of it. All this stuff. But I had to check the oil for lots of vehicles and stuff too. So, yeah.
As pointed out in the chat, people saying what dads, right? And there's truth to that, right? Maybe they don't have dads. Maybe they rejected their dads when they came out with their identity or whatever. Who knows?
Hey, a gay person who has a subpar relationship with a parent of opposite gender. What a rare occurrence.
Yes, it's amazing. So there you go. Just absolutely fascinating to see. And it's embarrassing for the fact that they decided to post that online. It's embarrassing that they can't literally see the plus and the plus and the minus, or there's multiple ways to tell. Red on red, black on black, plus on plus, minus on minus. Pick your poison. It's amazing. Way to go, Blabs. You're just showing all these women what's up. It's crazy.
Well, you have to know this stuff when you work in agriculture. Otherwise, you're shit.
Yeah. Can you imagine these broads trying to change their oil? That's my question.
I don't know how to do that. I know how to just check the oil and everything. I don't know how to change it besides, lifting it up and everything. But you can't lift up your own car. So. Unless you have one of the jacks.
You got to put it on a jack. That's the idea.
Yeah, you gotta have a jack.
But, like, I don't like doing that stuff. That to me, I'm not comfortable with.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
This.
Yeah, I get that. I at least understand that because it's a jack, and plus, who has two? Because you normally just have the one for in case you have to change the tire, right? Most people don't have two.
Man, that's just crazy to see. And sad. That is a modern state of society. I wouldn't even say it's a modern state of society. I think that's you're talking about daddy issues, man. I once again I blame the father figure that is not there, and I blame them for not looking on YouTube and or any sort of instruction manual.
Oh yeah, when the carbs in my motorcycle started to go bad, it started backfiring. I literally just grabbed a YouTube video. Hey, I looked up the model and the problem, and literally repaired my motorcycle just watching a tutorial on YouTube.
Right.
I've never fucked with actually repairing a motorcycle in my life. You can find anything on YouTube.
Except
for talent.
Except for talent.
Yes. Hi, Mom.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. God, that's awesome. And you're right. You can find the solution to pretty much anything on YouTube, whether it's plumbing, whether it's your motorcycle, whether it's how to connect your car battery. It's sad.
We should just spend like 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever just watching like fail videos of like women trying to fill up their tanks at the gas station when they have electric vehicles, or they're trying to fill up like a diesel with regular, or the vice versa. I think it'd be so funny.
This could be a new genre. Labs, I think you're onto something there.
I think we have a new segment.
Yeah.
We're going to have a whole entirely new channel. Just side scrollers fails or side scrollers reacts to be good. Hey, Lance came in.
Wait until we get to the women driving subgenre on YouTube.
Hey. No, bad.
Lance says, today is my 32nd birthday, and all I want for my birthday is for Razor to go on EFAP this year and set the record straight on the Star Wars prequels and Aliens. I'm tired of hearing them choking on James Cameron's chicken. Thanks, Lance. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday. Appreciate that. Rod came in and says, the video of the lesbian couple made me remember that Animaniacs skit. Good idea, bad idea.
Yeah.
That's right. That's great.
I like this for our channel. Side scroll hers.
Yeah, I know. I've already heard that a few times. Whenever it's you and Melanie, it's side scroll hers. I love it, man. We should have a side scroll hers shirt. All right, let's get to some of these super chats, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Let's actually start over on Rumble. It says, remember when Microsoft was removing some third-party controller support? I wonder if they knew this Game Shark controller was coming. Dude, possibly. Thank you for that. Followed up with says, all these live service games making sequels when the player base just wants more content for the OG games. It's just a way to squeeze more money by overselling everything a second time. Very true. Shane came in with the 5 over normal, says, I think that heavy dose of manspreading is giving Blabs a case of the vapors.
A case of the vapors.
What's that? Case of the vapors?
You don't know what the vapors are? It's an old Southern colloquialism, dear. It's when a lady is overcome, she's verklempt, she has to reach for the fainting couch, comes down with a case of the vapors.
For what? Seeing nothing?
Yeah.
No, you saw a lot of Jake Lucky right there.
Yeah.
I didn't, though. If you really pay attention, not even a bulge.
You saw a lot of things that weren't a dick.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Blake came back and says, that guy should not be a cattle rancher because he cannot keep his calves together. That was good. A dude came back and says, my biggest problem with modern fighting games is that they don't put all the mainstay characters in the base game. It would make sense if it was a character that hadn't been in the game for a while, 100%. Alma John followed up with says, the guy reminds me of the shorts Shawn Michaels was wearing when he was when he was the special guest referee.
Oh,
right.
God. Yeah. Jesus. Or Lemmy from Motorhead. He loved short shorts. It's hilarious. Super manly guy. And then there's all these photos of him hanging out by the pool. And he's wearing like basically denim panties. You're just like, what the fuck?
Cryptic came in and says, it's sexist to mansplain how to jumper a car. Thank you, Cryptic. That's good. All right. Olympus of Golem Knight says, You know what? You know what's the best Metroidvania? Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. I've heard really great things about that game. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Generalissimo came in and says, all this snow and nobody is singing Informa. That's right. And he says, I saw people at CES, both of them. Thank you, Generalissimo Liberty. Josh says, can anyone please explain what is going on between Ethan Van Sciver and Yellow Flash? I feel like I just walked into a drama war in daily my feed. I have no idea what's going on with them, to be honest, and that's between them and not between us. So I don't really know. I wish I could explain it to you. But I don't really know.
Basically, Comicsgate stuff. But honestly, who cares about drama?
Yeah, it's not really. It is what it is. Rafflecopter says DSP now has a legit reason to blame the controller. Nothing. There's nothing I could do.
Yeah, he also will have a free hand. So watch out.
Hey, Jack came in and says, hail side scrollers and Razor Force. Try not to freeze to death while shoveling snow in the shop yard. It's 3 degrees outside in southern Idaho. Man, Jack, you be warm out there. Bundle up, shoveling that snow. Araya says, finally, Darkside Phil can play Street Fighters with his eyes closed. There you go.
Oh, really? Oh, the controller was on the whole time, huh? Oh.
St. G says Action Replay was the last game enhancer that came for the 3DS last I remember. Thank you, St. G. Hardcore Bunny says, howdy. I just want to plug my Substack, Hardcore Bunny Substack. If you like sci-fi, fantasy, and Western fiction, check it out. Pay is optional. We have reached the point to where people are advertising via Super Chats. Let's go!
That's cool.
Is that our first sponsorship?
Yeah, right. Thanks, Hardcore Bunny. You win. Yaden came in and says, speaking of 90s, Razor, did you talk to Russo about coming on the show? He used to write for my promotion in Colorado, and we talk often. Would be great.
Oh, cool. Matt Yaden. Something like, anyways, whatever. Yeah, that's great. I know he worked a little bit with, what's it called? Rocky Mountain Pro. It's a Colorado federation. He helped them out a little bit, but
hence the RMP, Rocky Mountain Pro.
Yeah, there you go. No, absolutely. I haven't talked to Russo in a little while. I need to reach out. Just to catch up, if nothing else.
Yaden, you should reach out to him as well. Just be like, hey, there's this show you need to go on.
Right.
Great.
You should not tell either of them. You should tell Russo, probably because he would do it anyways. But you should reach out to Jim Cornette. And you should just don't tell him Russo's going to be on. Just be like, yeah, we really want to fucking talk to your deep fried Southern ass. Come on our fucking podcast and we'll interview you about, I don't know, Southern wrestling stuff and basic bitch Democrat talking points. And he'll be there with bells on, and then all of a sudden spring Russo on him. It'll be fucking hilarious.
Oh my God. I mean, how quick would he leave?
Oh, in a hummingbird's heartbeat.
Right. So it's like, oh my gosh. Wow. I love the idea, though. Cesario says, title, NFL breaks records. Me, it's because of how many fans have bolted because... is it because of how many fans have bolted because of Taylor Swift? No, that she's been massive for the NFL. It's been crazy. Liberty came back, says, you cut a hole in that box. Thank you for that. Noodle says, Craig, did you happen to see SmackDown? Someone had a sign in the audience that said Kimmel is on the list. No, I did not see it. And I wonder if they took away that sign. Lance says, how do you think the bag of eternal stench got that way?
Bog of eternal stench.
Bog. Oh, sorry. Once the cod piece comes off, the odor compounds.
Oh, God. Can you imagine Madonna doing that fucking man spreading? It'd smell like smoked mussels in there. Terrible.
Ew.
Oh, disgusting. The Orange Man says, Razor, when will you review a modern Nintendo game like Zelda?
Well, I'd like to. I would absolutely like to. I feel like there was something on the Switch that I reviewed, but I could be wrong.
Pyro Ronpa says, next Mario game, Mario will be DLC. Cesario says, hey, Razor Fist, other than Irish unification and Bell riots, didn't Star Trek predict World War III in 2024, the next couple of years?
Yeah, apparently. So you ever watch that? You ever watch Star Trek Deep Space Nine back in the day?
I knew.
So there's a whole episode about how there was a huge homeless domestic riot. There was a huge homeless... Stop me if you've heard this one before. That by the year 2024, there would be full-blown homeless camps all over San Francisco.
Really?
What a wild prediction.
Wow.
Full blown, and that eventually it would explode into a massive fucking civil disturbance and riot right in late 2024, and Ben Sisko would be the guy who would bring it to heel.
Man,
Like
that's
time
crazy.
Oh shit!
Oh my! And like that's like worst case scenario in these shows. They're like, this will never happen. What are we talking about? And it's like, here we are. It's great. Oh. Andrew Van Halen says, "Go Chiefs, go away, Taylor Swift." The worthy one says, "Hey Razor, I know you said that 80s rap was better, but listen to They Reminisce Over You by Pete and CL Smooth. Easily a great 90s rap song."
Cool.
Thanks, worthy one. Stardust Bama says, "Fighting games have been doing seasons for a long time now. Street Fighter V famously had Guile as DLC."
Guile as DL. What the fuck?
That's unbelievable.
The main character of the film is DLC.
Right.
And it better have been Jean-Claude Van Damme Guile, too.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to brave her. I'm going to kick that son of a bitch and Bison's ass so hard. All the other Bison wannabes are going to feel it.
I'm gonna feel it. It's like got a little Italian there at the end as opposed to Brussels, which is great. They are gonna feel it.
I'm going to feel it.
Zach says Anya Taylor-Joy missed up her face buckle fat removal. I don't know.
Well, this is her. So, I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of phone home.
Yeah. No
Fuck.
joke.
Her eyes have never even met. Like they're not even on speaking terms.
Oh my God! Elder Chicken says she really wanted to be a Bogdanov or Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm guessing about did he get a bunch of plastic surgery too? Benedict Cumberbatch?
I don't know.
Did he? I don't think so.
Bulk Sweathrush is from Starlight to Blair White.
Yeah.
CR Vox says Renee Zellweger has a completely different face after going under the knife. Yeah, like not even the same person. It's crazy. Wolfsbane says Hollywood women need to learn to age gracefully. Thank you, Wolfsbane. You are correct. Yeah. Liberty came back, says those people look like that scene from Escape from L.A. where they have all the freaks that had all these surgery.
That's another way where, dude, Escape from L.A. is so underrated. That whole sequence where they have the Surgeon General of L.A. and it's Bruce Campbell, by the way, with a crazy facial appliance, and it's basically just a great big parody of how L.A. is nothing but bad plastic surgery. Like even then, in 1996 or whenever that came out, that was already the case. Dude, that movie is freaking great. It's aged really well. Not so much the CGI and effects, but the movie is aged pretty well. They even have a tranny, whatever, right? A transsexual crime boss or whatever.
Progressive. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Blabs, you want to read this one off? Because I don't know what that word is.
Yennefer.
Yennefer.
For $5. Looks like she's auditioning to be a Kaminoan in the next Star Wars project.
What is
that?
that?
Are you talking about Anya Taylor-Joy?
What is a Kaminoan?
It's the really tall ones from Attack of the Clones, episode 2. They're the ones that made the clones.
Okay.
The weird alien things.
Shadow Vessel says, "Hey, first time super chat on the channel. Let's go." Thanks so much, Shadow Vessel. It says, "I was more Gallagher than Carrot Top. Razor, would you ever do a Lethal Weapon month on your channel?"
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Jeez, but there's a couple other franchises that I want to do a full month on. May or may not already be partially written, ready to go.
Uh-oh.
Possibly. It's been a few years since we did an action movie month where we went through a whole we did a Mad Max month, we did Dirty Harry month, and we did Death Wish month. And it's been too long since we did one. So we're overdue. I'm thinking maybe this May we'll try that.
Let's go. Plan it out.
Yeah.
CR Vox says Joan Rivers looked like a fake person by the end. Yeah. Rest in peace.
Luckily, though, she was still hilarious till the end, so that didn't matter.
Yeah. Jay or something else says, "Not sure if Madonna or the lead orc." Thank you very much, Jay. Elder Chicken says, "Show Bob and Vagine." Vagine?
Did you really not understand that?
Oh, wow.
Show Bob and Vagine.
Oh.
Bob
okay.
and the Vagine.
Bob and Vagine.
I get it. The
For
vision.
JJ, Mary Jane, something along
Miku
those
says,
words.
"What dollar donation is to get Craig get Botox lips?" Oh, yeah, just
Right.
stick
There
him
you
out
go.
there.
Right.
Mercenary says, "Oh God, I
Give
didn't
your
miss the
best
show."
Zoolander real quick. I
can. What he only turns. He turns left, right? Is that the idea? Sounds cool.
there you go.
Shreddimer says, Monday. Oh, side scrollers. Keep killing it, y'all. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Shreddimer. Do us a favor, hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button if you guys are tuning in. Appreciate that. Mercenary says, Vince looks like the evil version of the My Pillow guy.
Yeah, if I didn't know Vince McMahon had been like assaulting women, I would just assume he has a crawl space full of Cub Scout corpses. Like just looking at him.
All right.
Buck Squad Thrust says, Requiem for a Jumpstart Dream. Thank you, Buck Squad Thrust. Mercenary says, the thing with the batteries, I'm sorry, but I'm begging the space aliens to come invade, take over, and I guess force common sense. I can't take the stupid. Yes, Mercenary. Vox came back, says, Disney presents White Lesbians Can't Jump. That's right.
Right.
By the way, we're going to have a good story about Disney tomorrow on the show. Make sure you guys come back. Melanie Mack will be joining us. I'm sure she'll have plenty to talk about. The Garth Knight returns Uber B-Man says, I'm disappointed. Lesbians are usually more manly than this. They should know how a battery operated.
Come on, ladies. You can figure out the tangled mass of female genitalia. You can't get a fucking battery sorted? Jesus. It's a hazy mystery down there, in the words of Jerry Seinfeld.
Emperor Caesar says, this is why we need dads teaching us life basics. 100. Hey, you says, I'm shocked how Gen Z rarely thinks to watch a YouTube tutorial so they can learn something. They grew up with tech, but only see it as entertainment. Elite Neo came in and says, with all this incoming frigid weather, wonder how many big brains are going to try defrosting their windshields with boiling water. Oh, man. Jeez. Yeah, I guarantee you'll see 5, 6, 7, 8 of those trending here very soon. Liberty says, wokeism will solve itself if we take the warning labels off things. The Kool-Aid Brigade will drink it if we give them enough time. There's a lot of truth in that. Mercenary says, my dad's German mechanic. I wanted to learn. His idea was teaching. His idea was to throw me in the deep end of the pool with weights and not tell me anything. That's right. Figure it out. Socrates says, Attack of the Clones always felt most noirish.
I guess a little
Socrates.
with Obi-Wan investigating the dart and the whole thing. Yeah, kind of. A little bit.
I know it was so because in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Blabs, which you've never seen that movie, they say Socrates. That's what they say.
Socrates.
That's right. Liberty says the hole in the box is about the guy in the shorts. Okay, thanks, Liberty. Mercenary came back, says Capcom DRM in old games. It sets off my antivirus. And he says to skip my first chat. Why does everyone do that? I'm sorry, Mercenary. I thought I hit all of them. If I missed them, I apologize. Terrence Van Loo says, in portraiture.
What?
Portraiture, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, but drawing portraits.
Yes. You're taught one eye length apart for the eyes. Whoever drew that on you, girl, should go back to school. Oh, that's rough. That's raw. All right, look, we got memes. All right, awesome. But before you get to those memes real fast, I want to let you know that Telludune used their Prime sub on us. Appreciate that, Telludune. Jazz also used their Prime sub, and so did Big Die 1976. His Pantera voice. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. If you guys would like to use your free Amazon Prime, head over to twitch.tv/DunnerandCraig and use your free Prime. It's like giving us $2.50, and you can squeeze Jeff Bezos' money out of his pocket. What do we got for memes, Blabs?
All right. So the first one is a still from the Serious Man, and this is a meeting that we're having.
Look at that.
Can you close your legs, raise your fist, please? Thank you.
Wow.
That's
Maybe
just
go to the
brutal.
gym, get a little bit.
You couldn't put Krigler in there. Like, what the fuck, asshole? Jesus.
And we have before and after.
No.
All right, and then we also have another before and after.
Oh no.
No.
Who am I? Who is that?
That's not what's his face's name? The one with the really bad wig transplant that we saw in the article.
Oh God, yeah.
Mickey Rourke?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, I got one too.
Oh. Congratulations, Blabs.
You got toe thumbs now, Blab.
Yeah. And then apparently this is a cut. So let's see what this says.
Like the boys when they're out there walking the streets, may compete. Nothing but the dog in you. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, thanks.
Oh, way to go. All right, there you go. There's our memes for the day. Hey, we appreciate y'all's support today. We appreciate you guys popping in. We hit a new viewership record today on the show, which was spectacular. Thank you guys very much for popping in. A new viewership record over on YouTube, which means we're continuing to grow little by little every single day. So make sure you guys come back tomorrow when we're back with Melanie Mack. Come join us daily.
And
Make us a
X-Ray
part of
Girl
your routine.
tomorrow.
X-Ray Girl's joining us tomorrow. Let's go. All right. That'll be great. So hit the thumbs up button on your way. We are 60 short of 1,000. So head on in there and help us grow just a little bit more. As Artemisian used their Prime sub on us as well over at Twitch. And Mercenary says Blabs equals hot damn. There you go. Thank you very much, Mercenary. All right, Razor, take us out, my man. As we say goodbye, I'll give you my little out. Then it's on to you, Blabs. Remember, people are going to try to keep. Then it's on to you, Razor. People are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. Razor, what you got?
God fucking speed.
We'll see you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time, when we're back at it. Bye, Blabs.
Fatality!